Sputnik strikes again. The cat, whose reading habits continue to fascinate the world, has in fact run off. He left 2 days ago with Lemon Drop, his platonic cat friend. Before leaving, however, Sputnik left behind a most unexpected gift. On my front steps, I found 2 stray, half-mad beasts that Sputnik had somehow rescued from a notorious drug-filled alleyway and then abandoned to my care. Taking the necessary precautions, as you can see, with such untamed and unpredictable creatures, I present to you now Creature 1 and Creature 2, who Sputnik insists we call Hannibal Lola and Crazy Eyes Layla. Now, let's be assured the crowd on hand and my legions of viewers around the world that I am completely okay and safe from harm. This room is sealed and escape-proof. Even if the vicious creatures somehow manage to break free from their reinforced steel cages, the public at large would face no danger. Notice that I have color-coded the cages so we can distinguish between the 2 creatures who are otherwise like 2 penguins, almost identical. Notice also that the 2 still have their gang jerseys they wore when Sputnik picked them up. This, along with these emotional support stuffed animals, is intended to calm and soothe their savage instincts. Indeed, I think you will agree that these are some of the most lifelike stuffed animals you have seen. Yes. My plan, extraordinary, I know, is to somehow rehabilitate and possibly domesticate these feral beasts. In fact, it is my hope to cultivate in them the same love of reading that we saw with Sputnik, our inspiration. Thus, I placed 2 copies of the book, that same obscure novel, Arthur, an Actuarial Odyssey by D.M. Baranoff, that Sputnik never tired of, prominently in their new habitat. To begin, however, I have already begun to introduce Hannibal Lola and Crazy Eyes Layla to a number of ordinary activities to acclimate them to our way of life. They must learn from me everything it means to be normal. Let's take a look.
Last Tuesday was a good example of this acclimation. Some friends dropped by, and our day began outside with a playful game of catch, as Crazy Eyes and Hannibal Lola enjoyed some fresh air within their caged confinement.
Great catch, Crazy Eyes! Nice throw, Hannibal Lola!
Then it was time for a spirited round of cage racing. Ready, set, go! Crazy Legs starts out ahead. Look at the 2 sprint across the field. But then, a mishap. Hannibal Lola breaks free, and we all run for our lives to escape the monster now loose. Order was restored, and Crazy Legs takes advantage of the commotion to claim victory as we all cheer. We then moved inside, looking no doubt like a completely typical American family, gathering to watch TV. And what fun it was as Hannibal Lola and Crazy Eyes Layla absorbed our living testimony to American culture and sophistication. Holding a completely spontaneous jam session. You go, man, go! What a brilliantly unrehearsed and natural expression of domestication and simple-minded fun. Enjoying a thrilling game of Twister. Few rule-bound, high-stakes human activities can compare to Twister for introducing Hannibal Lola and Crazy Eyes Layla to some core societal norms and beliefs. Lastly, the day ended by observing a traditional Japanese tea ceremony. The solemnity of the delicate and moving ceremony is so difficult to put into words. By the end, there was not a dry eye among the gathered. Yes, this was a good day for human civilization and for helping Hannibal Lola and Crazy Eyes Layla with their long adjustment to a normal and all too typical American family.
Well then, in closing, to the general public I say this. Should you happen to spot Sputnik at this or that cafe about town, perhaps offer him some Balzac, some Steinbeck. But please do not approach him with a copy of this twisted work of fiction, Arthur, an Actuarial Odyssey, by the enigmatic D.M. Baronoff. A definite trigger that has sent Sputnik on a spiraling journey of hedonistic good times and mindless pleasure. Meanwhile, I hope in the coming weeks it may be possible to release these still savage creatures from their cages and their shackles as I train them to enjoy our literature and to adapt to the domestication and take their rightful place at the foot of humanity. Good day, and God protect Sputnik wherever he is.